first of all, perhaps you can introduce yourself and say what you are doing and who you are.
I am Sebastian Enrique. I am the lead producer of FIFA 15 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.
We have a lot of new features in FIFA 15, which we have seen today. Which one of the new features do you like best personally?
I think at the end of the day is the responsiveness of the game what really captures my attention, because it really makes gameplay much better, in the sense that the players do what you want them to do at the moment that you want them to do, and playing the game with that responsiveness, so it's really awesome. So you put on top of that everything else that we are doing in terms of visuals, the goalkeeper, team management, all the improvements in all the different game modes, all the authenticity, the addition of the Turkish league. It really makes the game awesome, like a complete package that you can enjoy all year long.
One of the new features is the improvement of the goalkeepers. What can you talk about?
Yeah, I think that more than improvement is a complete rewrite of goalkeepers. So goalkeeper is something that it was our vision. So we had a vision of where we wanted the keepers. We couldn't do it on Gen 3. We couldn't do it because of processing power. So it's really difficult to achieve like a good goalkeeper AI and really bring those animations of reactions, everything that we wanted to do. As soon as we knew Gen 4 was coming, we said this is the time to start working on goalkeepers and get them to the vision, to a level that we wanted to. 2 years in the works, and at the end of the day, goalkeepers, much better reactions, like really tracking the reaction time, being able to change decisions on the fly, so you would see the momentum save, you would see goals that were not possible before, like the tunnel goals, or when somebody's shooting and the keeper, like how long does it take to get the arm over there, if it's gonna get there or not. So you start seeing new goals, new animations everywhere, the AI, much better AI in terms of being able to understand the context better, to know if they have to rush to a ball or if they can walk to a ball, if they have to catch it or clear it. So overall, like you put together all of this, and goalkeepers are really, really to the Gen 4 level that we were looking for.
While testing the game, we have seen a lot of the animations for the emotional sequences, and all the players are arguing to each other. Are the referees involved to this scenario too?
So the referees, you have the common pledges of players saying, complaining about the situation, but the referees are the ones who are in the game the most respected individuals, because they are the ones who control the rules of the game and make sure that the rules of the game are applied. So we didn't want to generate situations where the referees were going to be to receive any kind of aggression. So even the players' interactions, they are just interactions that are just expressing what what those players will feel, but we never cross a line where it becomes an aggression, because that's not part of the game, that's not fair play, and that's not what we want.
Another new feature is the new team management screen, and there are included some new features, besides the optical ones, of course. There are instructions. What can you...
Yeah, player instructions. So what we did with team management is not only changing the UI to make it much more intuitive, but there are two main things. One is team sheets, and I'm going to talk about team sheets first. So you can save up to 6 different configurations for each team on how you want that team to play, but completely like a lineup, formations, goals, instructions. So it's super good and convenient when you are playing career mode, for example. So game after game, you don't have to make 20 million changes, but you just select your predefined team sheet. But playing instructions is addition that affects gameplay a lot. So you might have the same formation, same lineup, everything the same, but by changing the instructions, your team can behave completely different. So an instruction is, imagine that you have a winger, and what you want that winger to do when you're attacking and when you're defending. So it's basically in different situations of the game, you can explain that player what you want that player to be doing. In case of a winger, for example, you can tell, okay, want you always to try to win let's say the left back back. So I want you to be trying all the time to try to go there, or I want you to go back to receive the ball so I can probably attack with the right back. So you start seeing instructing the players in the move and how you want them to move, and you can create like a huge variety of AI in terms of your teammates when you're playing the game.
On the consoles in the public area, we have the demo.
Yeah.
We noticed that the goalkeepers are not so intelligent than they are here on the normal version of FIFA.
Why?
Why?
So the show floor is an earlier build than the one that we have here on behind closed doors area. So this one is 90% done. So we're still doing bug fixing, we're still doing tuning, not just on goalkeeper, in other aspects of the game as well. But no, we're working extremely hard to get to that 100%. And why is just how we cut the builds, is how we call them. And so it depends on what time. And when you're finding in a game, like not just a week makes a difference, like one day makes a huge difference in terms of what was fixed or tuned from one day to the other.
We talked a lot about the Xbox One, PS4 and the PC version, about the features. What are the developments of the current gen of Xbox 360 and PS3?
On PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, so goalkeepers are not there, so that's a gem for only feature, for example, but then everything else that we can do in terms of gameplay, like the new dribbling system, the responsiveness, a lot of stuff about the physical play, the man-to-man battles, the possession tackles, all of that stuff is done on Gen 3 as well. So as many things that we can take of the stuff that we are developing in Gen 3, that's being done. So it's not that it's going to be just a kit update. So it keeps growing, Gen 3, it keeps improving. So as I mentioned, it's not just changing the kits and changing the rosters.
We have a full authenticity pack for the English Premier League.
Yes.
Are there any plans, perhaps not for FIFA 15, but in the future, that there will be more teams or more statements from other leagues as well?
I would love to. So I'm not sure if there is going to be more FIFA after FIFA 15. So today I'm focused on finishing 15. But being able, as a gamer and a developer, being able to have this amount of content for a league, it really showcases what we're able to do. And so it's the broadcast overlays, it's the amount of chance, is everything. So the AdWords per stadium, like the 20 stadiums, like more than 200 faces, the authenticity is awesome over there. And so Premier League is the most played league in our game. So it makes sense to start there. Can we continue in the future? So I truly wish so. But it is a door opener. It's truly a door opener, and as a gamer and developer, hopefully we can continue doing this because it's awesome.
When we're talking about the licenses, Brazil League is out of the game. The Turkish League is new in the game. Are there other license updates in comparison to FIFA 14?
There are not going to be any additional leagues outside the Turkish League, and any reduction of leagues outside the Brazilian leagues. So there might be other stuff in terms of teams, but that will be announced like later, I guess.
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you very much.